right, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're doing a what is with my donation goal. Hold on. Why? Why? Let's fix that right now. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. And let's try that again. Let's actually get like actual numbers in there. Hi, how y'all doing today? It turns out that my numpad apparently absolutely hates me, but that's fine. There we go. Goal fixed. Also, welcome to the table. Hopefully, you're all doing fantastic today. Yes, I'll be joining Zim and folk here in a moment or two. They're not currently in voice. I gotta hop over there, but I wanted to get us live first. We do have art from Wicked Whiskers. If you do go to Zim's channel, just raw_Zim on his Twitch, you can go ahead and actually commission Whiskers yourself. But he'll be up there, and you guys will be over there, and I will be down there, and I think I got everything else set up. I forgot to check another thing. This is just a rush thing after I got off work. I promised myself I'd start streaming more, so this is part of that effort. Woo! In the meantime, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Let's go ahead and pull some things up. Boink. I'll just sit down. Just making sure my reactive is correct before I switch in there. Whiskers should be up here. You guys are all to the right? Yes, you are. Ah! Ah! Alright, let's get in voice too. Hopefully the sound for that came through. Hello? There we go. Oh, is my microphone not working right? Checking, checking, 1, 2. Hello. Do you want me to get myself in trouble too while we're at it? Well, you managed to kill me, Lobo. I have been killed with kindness. I am now a dead Durgan. This is just my soul. You guys are watching my soul. What do you mean route plotted? I shouldn't have a route plotted right now. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, I heard. I was curious about why, but feats and moves. I've Well, my group has been asking me questions, and I've been trying to set things up, and I read. I'm sorry. Are you... Dal, are you still sick? Well, stop it. You can, it just won't help much. Zim isn't coming through? Hold on.
I'm
There we
not?
go. On my stream.
No.
But Tawas?
Should be fixed. I guess. I don't know. Lobo's just like, Zim isn't coming through, and I'm like, it should be fixed, though. I just
Okay.
said it. Lobo, are people coming through? Something's messed up with my audio drivers right now, and I don't know what.
Alright, so first things first, let me go ahead and update what we were going to change for the Vigor.
Cheers, sorry, I'm playing Elite Dangerous in the background since I've got like 500 jumps to do, so I'm just hopping.
No worries. Alright, let me scroll down here. We've updated that.
Fuel scooping.
Here we got.
If you want other things to work on that would be important, it'd be those other maneuvers we wanted to add in.
We'll come back to that stuff later.
Alright, I'm just more pointing out stuff that we can work on because I really need to go make my dinner and all that, but...
Well, go.
Go make your dinner, Taldarius. Eat food, become healthy.
I know, I just want to make sure that if work is being done on the document, I want it to be on like the things that we literally need to have done.
I will work on the moves after I scroll through some of the stuff, make sure that other things are needing updated.
Okay. I know I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna be working on the QRD more tonight. I should have like a lot more shit in tables and easily reference things.
Cool. I'll probably be looking at it.
Hi, Dad.
So.
Yep.
I will say one reason why I've been struggling to get to the moves is we're gonna need a table, and I hate working with these tables.
Alright, well, in that case, do everything except for the table, because, like, you know, we could still do, like, descriptions of, like, the basics of move creation rules on that, like, you know, about... I think definitely an important one to put down pretty quickly is going to be the whole, oh, hey, you can only have up to half of your XP cap in, like, you know, negative discounts. Or however you want to word it, but, like, you know, half of the XP cap of the move.
Also, shout out to Whiskers.
Hi, Whiskers.
Whiskers is amazing.
Whiskers is amazing.
Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, literally at lunch I went ahead and updated Vane's full action moves, cut them down and all that, so that way now they're gonna be valid again. Woo! But yeah, no, you could just write out like the basics of stuff and leave the table for last or whatever. We just need to have. We honestly just need to have something down for moves
Frameshift drive charging.
and move creation rules. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat.
Go eat. Go food.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Woo! I survived.
For now.
For now.
Hey Lobo, is the chat being laggy or anything? Windows did an update and added a bunch of new junk to Windows 10, and I'm just like,
Fuel scooping.
Pala! Do me a favor, shout out Razim so I don't have to later. Ah, cheesed.
System scan complete.
Hey Zim, you're not gonna believe this, but Mala was a good boy today.
Oh.
Yes. He was actually kind for the first 30 minutes we were talking this morning. To everybody that was in voice.
Fuel scooping complete.
Nice.
I like how when I smile, my mom
You're right. I don't believe it.
Frameshift drive charging.
I didn't think you would.
Four, 3, 2.
Okay.
This font doesn't have any interest. How many more icons does Whiskers have to do, by the way?
Fuel scooping.
Let me see. I lost count. And he just sent me 2 more, so...
There's half a second where I thought I found something good.
Oh, I got that, got this. I know he's just about done.
Whiskers amazing.
Fuel scooping complete.
Whiskers is amazing. Oh, cool. I've already got this as a file.
Yeah, Mala, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows that you're not always a good boy.
Actually, you're quite often not.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are not a significant amount of the time. Don't make crying face at me. You know what you do. You know what you are.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
He is done with all of them.
Oh, neat.
Eh.
This shows that
I know he was gonna. Yeah, he is a pro. He's gonna be working on. He wanted to make them with just the dye version. You know, the thing in the background from the emblems. But beyond that, yeah, the emblems are all finished.
Vibrate slightly.
Which means merch will be incoming.
That one thing that I'm very bad at doing myself.
I am just excited about having merch of these. I honestly will probably buy some of my own. I'll get all the stickers.
Fuel
To be
scooping.
honest,
I don't know where I'll put them, but
make sure they're sleeveless tees. Or tank tops. 'Cause that makes
we'll do my best. But that'll be a project for off stream, because that takes a while. And I gotta decide if I'm gonna go with Stream Elements, or if I go with Teespring.
Don't you have to pre-order with Teespring? Or is that the other company I'm thinking of?
It's a different one.
Okay. Too many companies.
Yeah. I know Teespring's been going through this rebranding thing to Just Spring, and I don't know how that's going to impact my store and stuff. And there's also the fact that they cost me a whole bunch of money because they refused to renew the domain name, and so I lost it, and somebody else picked it up and put it on auction. Complete scam, but I nothing I could do about it. I had to get it.
Yeah,
Frameshift drive.
I remember that.
So I'm kind of leaning towards not using Teespring anymore.
Four, three, two.
Alright, Lightpaw, see you later.
Yes, I did, Lobo. Thank you. I'm ignoring shadows. What's Whisker's next project? Oh, no.
Well, like I said, he's working on the dice for all of the
Fuel
emblems, you know, without the actual emblem part.
Yep.
I know that your... Okay, you finished that. I need to unpin that. Your ref sheet's on the list. Might get to it tonight since you're here.
Maybe. No pressure, no rush. I can't afford any art right now. My,
Oh yeah, but having the person whose ref sheet it is here helps.
yeah. That's stupid, or my city does, the utility bills every 3 months instead of every month, so every 3
Fuel
months I'm
scooping
ultra broken, it
complete.
drives me up a wall. I really wish they just do it monthly.
Yeah, that definitely sucks.
It's like trash. What is it? It's it's recycling, water, sewage, and I forget what the other thing is. All in the same time every month.
Gas.
No, gas is a different company. That's monthly. Electric and gas and my trash are handled by separate companies. But it's a kick in the teeth every 3 months because it always comes in higher than I expect.
Alright, see you later, Brian. Hey, Orca.
Frameshift drive charging.
Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm getting cheesed again.
4, 3, 2.
Doesn't matter how I budget. Every 3 months, that paying bill comes in. I'm just like, what the hell?
Scan complete. Fuel scooping.
It really depends on your taste, Lobo. Elite Dangerous is extremely complex. I wouldn't even suggest playing it without a flight stick. With an accelerator stick add-on.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I know people that do, but I don't know how they
Frameshift
do it
drive
offhand.
charging.
But if you like flight sims, if you like... It has dogfighting, it does have some sort of trade system in place, it does have exploration like I'm doing. I think it's good,
4,
but it's
3,
definitely complex.
2,
Definitely takes a bit to get into. You really should have a group to play with. It's more fun that way. At least starting off, you'll get more money that way in the game. But if you enjoy that kind of stuff, it's a great game.
Spooky, why are you saying hi to Rex? He's not even here.
Good question.
And Holo. Holo's not here either.
No, I'm not Holo. Yeah. This ship that I'm flying now is pretty bare bones because this is an exploratory ship and I'm also an idiot and I have no weapons on me in case I get attacked by aliens, which do exist and will kill you. But, yeah. I think it's a good game.
fuel scooping.
Yep, Meryl, I'm still on the way to the Galactic Core.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Fuel scooping.
The neat part about this game specifically is and this is based on when they actually made the game. This is actually the Milky Way. It is as accurate as they had information for back then. Things are incorrect to a certain degree now, but, you know, science moves on, right? You can actually visit Earth. I don't have the permit, sadly.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You need a
Frameshift
permit to
drive
visit
charging.
Earth?
Yeah, because Earth is owned by one of the factions in the game, so you have to be part of that faction, a high enough rank within the faction, or liked enough by them to be able to purchase the permit. Like, I have a permit to go to the Sirius system, which is also one of the ones that's owned by a
3,
faction.
2,
So I could fly out there.
engage.
The ones around Earth and everything are restricted to certain factions. Because there's a faction system and it's actually just massive. There's specialty weapons you can get through certain factions and specialty shit.
Fuel scooping.
I am unaligned, so it means that there's places I just don't get to go. Yep, you want a flight stick with an accelerator panel. It's one of those flight sticks that has a secondary add-on that's like, you know how in the boat they have the accelerator stick or thing? Actually, you can look at it. Left hand there. Something like this. Because for some odd reason this game mimics my actual controller. But if you look it up, you'll find it. Not likely, but...
Fuel scooping complete.
Yep, anytime, Lobo. Sorry, Zim.
4?
Talking about the game, I'm playing a lot more than I expected to. Usually, chat is red or silent. when I'm
Frameshift
playing,
drive
so
charging.
Honestly, I am a-okay with this because it allows me to just with the dev stream, I am a-okay with this.
okay. Hi, Zim's chat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because I'm trying to, you know, focus a bit on the writing and such.
I mean, I don't know if I'll find anything interesting today. I'm not really taking a path that has anything interesting happening.
Fuel scooping.
Yes, Cat? What do you want? You've been in my lap like 80% of the day, buddy. Do you really have to be in it now? My cat has been insistently sitting in my lap all the way through work today, so I haven't been able to do half my work because he keeps on getting in the way.
Fuel scooping complete.
My fighter's actually a lot larger than this one. This one's basic. I call it my space IV or RV because it's not that large of a
Frameshift
ship.
drive charging.
It's one of the earlier models. People usually give me some heck for having an earlier model ship, but I get a really good jump distance with this one. This one's not even really designed to be a fighter. I do have a fighter ship. I think
3,
it's.
2,
I think I got a
1. Engage.
fighter ship name. It's a big old beastie with some very nice hard points. Still not the best ship that you can get for fighting, because I'm not aligned, so being unaligned means I lose some options for possibly some better options. I also have a freighter ship
Fuel scooping.
that I'll use for some money pickup sometimes, but freighters aren't my thing. Oh, if you mean by a 1 to 2 person, yeah, this thing's like super tiny. I cannot currently walk around this ship, but it's not too big inside. If I had my VR headset on, I could look around, but that makes me so very dizzy.
Fuel scooping complete.
Dinner suggestions? Wings. I am excited because Holo's birthday is coming up, and I decided that I'm gonna drag them off to Quaker Steak and Loop, but it's a surprise, so
Nobody tell me.
yeah.
I've got a surprise here. For those that aren't
I mean-
I guess I got an ad break coming up because I fixed that,
Friendship
which made me
drive
add
charging.
ads. About a minute and 20 seconds to warn y'all. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I will say that I did tell her that we would be going to the loop, but I told her it's a surprise otherwise, and not to look it up or anything.
Oh, good luck. Hopefully it's fun. Yeah, Twitch made me, or literally forced me to agree to the new thing.
Fuel scooping.
I'm not exactly happy about it.
To what thing exactly?
You know how they changed their ad policy recently? Like 5 or 6 months ago?
Somewhat.
It's basically they offered you a 70-30 split on ad revenue if you have, what is it, like, I think 3 minutes of ad an hour?
It's 55%, and yeah, it's 3 minutes of ads per hour.
Yeah, I had ignored that this entire time. The other day I logged in, they're like, hey, you need to agree to this. And I was like, fine. So now it's forcing
Friendship
it.
drive
I'm gonna
charging.
take off now.
Really? That's new to me.
I don't know, it was a pop-up.
4, 3, 2,
Or it's a glitch.
1. Engage.
It is glitch.
Might be a glitch.
But now I get a little pop-up that warns me when ads are coming, so that's nice at least. Because before I didn't, I had no idea when they were happening.
Fuel scooping.
I have been to Buffalo Wild Wings. They are more plentiful across the U.S., but they are also much less quality. I'm not a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings.
I can't even eat FB.
One thing... Huh?
I can't even eat FB dubs most of the time.
Oh yeah, you've got the chicken allergy thing.
Yep.
Fuel scooping complete.
But yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings just isn't as good. The Quaker Steak and Lube, though, they are amazing. On a Tuesday near Holo's birthday, we're gonna go and they've got all-you-can-eat wings on Tuesdays. And that's really the only way you should be going and getting those, because yeah. If you're not going for the all-you-can-eat, it's very expensive.
Hi, Ido.
Which, to be fair, for I suppose from somebody my size, yeah, you gotta go all-you-can-eat.
I mean, if the all-you-can-eat option exists, you should be doing it. It's like, why would you go to an all-you-can-eat sushi place to get one piece of sushi? It's like $15 and you spend $10 more.
Rygon!
Oh, hi, Rygon.
Hey guys, what's up?
Not much. Why are you not showing up? And why is your icon not showing up?
I died. I honestly don't know. I haven't done anything unusual on my end. Yeah, I got to come home a little bit early because there was literally no point to me going back to the office when I would only like do 20 minutes more of work and then head back home.
Oh, yeah.
What are you up to? What are you two talking about? What are you two doing?
We were talking about wing places, and otherwise I am somewhat working on Scar Dev stuff.
I'm streaming some Elite Dangerous right now. And apparently, oh,
Nice.
there you go. Now you're showing up suddenly.
Hello.
Okay.
Am I?
I don't. Sometimes it's best just to ignore it until it fixes itself, apparently. And hi, Ido, if I didn't say hi to you earlier. I think I did. I'm stupid too.
No, don't say that.
Why not?
I'll say it. I'll say it for you.
Okay. Ah, my heart. Ah.
No, I got some chicken Alfredo. I'm preheating the oven for it. Got some fried chicken. Ready to finish off this dangable game.
How are you, Raygon?
Tired, but it's actually been a good day.
Rolls
So
the
I'm good.
Raygon. Rolls the Raygon up in a blanket.
Rawr.
Surface scanned by 50%.
How am I gonna go put my thing into the oven like this?
Magic.
I don't know if I have the right kind of magic for this.
Aren't you supposed to be a, legally distinct kitsune?
That's correct.
And most kitsunes have some level of magic. What happened to yours?
I said
Yeah.
it's not the right kind.
What kind of magic do you... I'm not going to ask that question.
What kind of magic do I have? Well, have I got a show for you folks?
Run while you can, folk.
Takes out a top hat, pulls Zim out of it, puts Zim back. Magic.
This one, like
No, but I don't think most kitsunes have like telekinesis or anything.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that is a standard for them.
What? Why didn't anybody tell me that?
Demand. I think it depends on what
hey.
type of kitsune you are. You're obviously just not a grand kitsune.
Oh, ouch. That cut deep.
Surface scan complete.
Oh no, did we lose Whiskers?
Yeah, he is restarting. He's killing OBS so he can open up your ref sheet stuff.
Oh good, I get to hear things.
I'm not sure you'll get to hear it because he's not a voice, but
True. I'm gonna make this jump, folks, and I'm gonna BRB really quickly. I'm gonna go beg my roommate to make food for us. I mean, technically not beg.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
think he's gonna do breathy things. Actually, I'm gonna wait.
No, it's just gonna be more like grovel.
No, he's also my pet. I could just go down there, kick in his door, and be like, "Bitch, make me food." And he'd be like, "Okay."
Fair
4,
enough.
I'm just
3,
usually nice.
When was the last time?
1.
When was the last time we ever saw somebody do a proper grovel though?
I'm not the groveling sort. Sorry.
No, I know. I'm just talking about in general. Like even on television, I've not seen like a proper groveling in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think groveling is typically a normal behavior. I don't know.
True. How does the brain interpret computer language? We're the one that made it.
Be right back.
oh, it looks like Twitch is having some issues, Loberon. Because yeah, I don't even see the redemption in the chat.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes, it does, Orca.
Hey, Rygon.
What can I do you for?
Have you been training anybody in the ways of jokes?
Nothing more than subliminal stuff. Why?
Because Dark Blue just nailed one that sounds like it would have come out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, what was it?
He said, why don't you ever ask Era to read you bedtime stories?
Why?
His tales are too long.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yo. I actually thought about one the other day. Why did the paper comedian's jokes fall flat?
Because they're terrible?
You got it.
3, 2, 1.
I have to shout out Dark Blue for that excellent joke, by the way. Also, I gotta shout out my pet / roommate Cass because he has this magical sixth sense of knowing the nights that I want to have a beer. Like, I haven't had a drink since Saturday, and I went in the fridge, I was like, you know, I kind of feel like having a beer right now, and lo and behold, there's a case of beer.
Fuel scooping.
That was not there yesterday. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know. Maybe he's just got your routine down.
I always have a routine, though. I usually don't have anything on Thursdays. It just seems like
Well,
every
it
time
might
I
not
have...
necessarily.
Huh?
It might not necessarily be a routine, but something like he knows he should do something if something else precedes it. In other words, like if you're having a bad day, he knows to get you a case of beer.
Which is weird because we usually don't talk while we're at work. Like, we might send each other a text here and there, but...
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? Because he seems to be the one who always knows when to get you the case of beer.
I'm just gonna blame it on magical dragon senses and being a good pet.
There we go.
It's just weird. He just has this sixth sense. Some days he just comes home with beer, and I'm like, how did you know?
Frameshift drive charging.
How is Geemond?
Good.
Good. No squeakies?
4, 3, 2.
I have noise suppression on, so if I do squeak, it might not come through.
Okay, hold on. Let me find your noise suppression here. I think it was this
Oh.
switch. No, it was down further south. Hold on. I'll get it. There it is. Found it. We all good.
Uh-huh.
Fuel scooping.
No, Google Docs. I am fairly certain that I wanted to write full action move, not full action movie.
All this special AI fancy technology, and yet Google. And spell check.
Fuel scooping complete.
I think Whiskers is having a little bit of an issue trying to figure out how to properly fit your tail on this ref sheet.
I'm sorry. But I also wrote sorry a bazillion times on the redlining, so yeah, because 10 times is a difficult number to work with. What I did was I sat down, I did pixel measurements, and then I ran some curve math to get it somewhat accurate, but technically I ended at 8.7 times.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
think what we might do, Whiskers, if you're listening, maybe what we should do is make the tail the border.
I mean,
Like, that way it's just not this ridiculous long picture, graphic
I was
that's going to
expecting,
be very difficult for people to work with.
I was expecting a silhouette at the bottom or something, just small and off to the side. Whatever you guys want to
But
do.
with you, it would then be a silhouette.
That was
System scan complete. Fuel
that was
scooping.
terrible.
I guess I must be the paper comedian then.
No, the small silhouette, that probably would work better.
Oh, dang it, I don't have the capacity to have rag on this Japanese.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not streaming at the moment. I'm doing the cooldown before I do such things.
Understandable. I just hopped into it today because if I didn't, I was gonna go turn around and go for a nap.
4,
You were trying to avoid
3,
that.
Yep.
2, 1.
Touche.
I'm trying to stop because I don't think it's healthy. And I'm pretty sure it's aiding in my sleep schedule's kind of a mess sometimes thing. Where I have trouble going to sleep, so I'm trying to stop. Anyways, I wake up after like an hour, so I get up at 5, I wake up at 6, I shower, and then I
System
don't get to do
scan
anything until
complete.
6:30, and then
Fuel scooping.
it feels late, so... You know.
I have found some commands here. I'm going to share them in my home chat.
Fuel scooping complete.
You might find these useful too, Arrow.
Oh,
Yeah, they're Vinyan redeems.
are they? You can send
Yep,
them to me.
so-
I've played around with
Sure, I can send them to you.
Frameshift drive
them.
charging.
Tell me what they do.
I'll send you the video. That will tell you what they do.
Gotcha. I need to figure out the queue functions so that way I can make some of my redeems work better. Because there's apparently a queue function where we'll add things to a list and do them at
3,
a time.
2,
But I've been very lazy.
engage.
Yeah. Copy. Pasto. There you go.
Ah, not pasta.
It's like 28 different Vinyan redeems. I'll probably attach some of these like channel points and stuff
System
like that so
scan
people can have fun with them.
Oh, neat. I'll look at them. Setting things up myself is time consuming and I am not.
Exactly. That's why I'm taking other people's stuff.
Fuel scooping.
I spent 2 hours trying to figure out how to get a claw machine going when it was already set up for me. I'm still mad about that.
I haven't tried anything overly complex yet. I still need to get the snap knife sound in for when somebody very specific gives
Fuel
me
scoop
69 hits.
disengaged.
Slowly looks at
Innocent whistles.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honestly, one of these Vignon redeems might be appropriate for that then.
Oh. Well, I got my bit shower set up. I just want to add a special one for 69 bits specifically. Because somebody uses it. Slowly looks at Sim again.
I don't have any idea who that could be.
Nobody at all.
System scan complete.
Nothing. Oh, just asteroids. Look at that. Ah. Speaking of 69 bits. Nice. That was me trying to imitate it. Tongue ring don't make easy click noise.
Nice.
Nice.
You could also do it like
Drive
this. Like,
charging.
nice.
Nice. Thank you, Zim.
What are you thanking me for?
You know exactly what.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I wonder who those bits are from, huh? I guess it's a mystery. The world will never know. It's like, what's at the center, or how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Oh, wait. Stop.
What?
I'm in a fuel star. So I'm gonna pause, because I'm getting into the part of the universe where I won't see these as often. I'm thinking.
Actually, no, I don't want one. I don't want that. I'll make an actual proper section for it.
Geemund cute. You know, Geemund, I wish I could get customized voices in this game, because I would have you do the voices. I'm surprised you're not. Do you have this game, Geemund?
Nope.
Why not? It sounds like a game that'd be up your alley
Frameshift
based on what
drive
I've seen
charging.
you.
I have played Warframe and No Man's Sky.
4,
No Man's Sky
3,
has a very similar
2,
feel to this
1.
game.
Engage.
This game's more based in the Milky Way rather than Fantasyland. Though you're not even in my chat. Welcome to stream where I make my pets feel bad, apparently.
Ido, thank you so much for that tip.
Fuel scooping.
Thank you for supporting the channel, Ido. I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna try and fix my donations that way it doesn't say average and
Fuel scooping complete.
Can I change the font? Maybe the font will. No, it just decided to do that. Okay, I'm leaving it. Thank you for the. I appreciates it. Your support is awesome. Idol also cute and fluffy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that's a fun one. There's one here that's just called Spin.
3, 2,
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, you just
It's
spin in
cool.
place. It's funny.
Yeah, well, this one like spins.
Oh,
me,
yeah,
and
I've got
then
that
I, like,
on
lift
mine.
Up, and then I get dropped down. It's kind
Oh.
of funny. Yeah, it's advanced spin.
system scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Rolls again. Oh no, fuck. Rolls a right guy.
Fuel scooping
Not getting the
complete.
responses I expect.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can't promise that I will do it again.
Frameshift drive charging.
I like that spin one. We're gonna add spin.
Ben. It's too bad there isn't roll.
4, 3,
You
I don't know.
should.
There might be. There's like 28 of them.
You should make a special redeem just for me that rolls you. Because I am that amazing and important.
Like rolls the camera.
No, rolls you specifically. Roll the right gun.
Maybe, if we can figure out how to do it.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Spins are vertical rolls, though. Well, they are, but it's not me causing the Raygun to do the roll.
Very true.
Frameshift drive charging.
I like being able to roll the Raygun.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Whiskers.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. I
Very
got it.
long tail.
Yeah. I mean, big tail, best tail, right? If it saves you time, Whiskers, if you just set up the silhouette, I can always redline you out with vector tools, the tail. At any point, in
Fuel
time, just to
scooping.
make your life very easy.
I'm hoping Whiskers is listening, but I'm not certain if he is. Are you listening, Whiskers?
How could this happen to me?
There's a little doodle being drawn.
Claw, create, redeem, new redeem.
Okay, he is listening. Cool.
I can't tell what that dude is supposed to represent. Unfortunately, it's too small on my screen.
It's him waving and saying hi.
Oh, hi, Whiskers. There we go. Now I can-
There, he zoomed in for you.
Need to make that 1,000 probably. I know. I'll make it 800.
Whiskers cute.
Frameshift drive charging.
You find all the Easter eggs yet, Whiskers?
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Lol.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, that seems to work okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
What jumps do I have to the next destination? 217.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Ka-ching. Why is there a ka-ching sound?
Hey, Tanya.
Tanya!
Fuel scooping.
Why is there a ka-ching sound? We don't need that one.
Go for it, Tanya.
Fuel scooping complete.
Discover the flat undercourse of the skin. Deep skin has been done. Got it. Hi, Tanya.
Hello. So how is everybody today?
I'm doing alright.
Doing okay.
Himala, shout out Tanya, please.
Good.
I'm just working on Scar Dev.
I'm doing some generic flying through space.
I got to hold back a flood.
Ooh. Explain.
It's been raining all day here, and the drainage trenches overfilled, and it started to backflow into the school building.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I had to spend 2 hours making repeated runs with a Kaivac to suck water out of a ventilation system before it reached floor level.
Oof.
On the upside, that's a lot of calories burned. I'm still on track for getting down to 200 pounds.
Well, congratulations.
Okay, we got that in. The expression.
Rolls the Ragon more.
Ah! Why?
Because you're a very rollable shape.
As a kitsune?
Yes.
Camera.
And you can't prove me wrong.
Fair enough, fair enough. Then I guess I will just have to prove you right.
Be rolled.
Parameters, LARP vector.
Roll gone.
Rolgon.
No.
I don't know.
No, if people start calling me that, I'll cry.
Will you cry?
No.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah. So I can't find the right blend.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I can't change my expression.
On the right menu, there's a thing called monitor that should show expressions if they're loaded.
Yeah, kind of.
Thank you, Whiskers. Snapple. My reactive stuff is a little too big.
The only expression I can get off of my character here is
Hey,
just the
Rygon.
smile one. What's up?
You should look at my stream.
Okay, let him give me a second.
I'm gonna shrink you guys, that way people can see. There we go.
You've got a doodle.
Oh, I like doodles. I'm zooming. I'm coming over. Coming over. Coming over. Yeah.
Which direction?
Ah, I see. I have been rolled.
Speaking of doodles, I am sorely tempted to start taking out commissions for my streams so that I've got thumbnails for the different games. Very sorely tempted.
I've started to do that. Ah, dang it, I just screwed myself. Oh,
Surface scan.
I mean, Whiskers will do them.
I'm aware.
I like
As
that.
well as Raijin.
Raijin needs to figure out his pricing first, though, so I would hold off on.
Yeah,
Let's say that I want to bulk purchase like 10. Could I get a discount there?
I could give a small one.
I'm gonna make this
Frame
jump,
shift
and I
drive
need to
charging.
remember it. Yep. Well, I'm rolling a Rygon.
Yeah, the only expression I can get to come out is fun expression.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Tim, did I not come with those expressions? No.
You should. I don't know how to access them with the program you're using. I just know.
They are.
I know how they. I know how they work with VC Face.
Okay.
I don't know, or at least they should. I'm
Well,
pretty.
let's,
Yeah, you should have the basics.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe at some point when you and I are both free, then maybe we can try to figure that out and see what's up.
I can't help you with that program that you use because I don't know that program at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
can try and help you later, but if you can pull it up in Unity and look at the blend shapes, or Blender and look at the blend shapes, they are case sensitive when you're typing them in. So
Case sensitive.
yes,
Oh, okay.
I would recommend downloading VC Face and looking at it in there.
yeah, VC
Okay.
Face should show at least most of the blend shapes. It doesn't always, but it does most of the time. The monitor should also show them, but sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on how it's coded, unfortunately.
But I'm not going to use VC Face.
Then pull it up in Unity. It should still have the blend shapes.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I say to bring it up in VC Face is because VC Face is a lot easier to use for most people than bringing it up in Unity and looking through the files there.
Gotcha.
Whereas VC Face, it's a simple matter of,
Disengaged.
well, here, let me share this on Discord here. Not that one.
Vinyan's monitor is pretty good, but if something's a little weird, sometimes it doesn't grab it.
Okay.
We're gonna use the bathroom.
Look at Discord, Rygon.
Okay. I'm looking.
So, the way for VC Face, it's just going into settings, then expression settings, and then you can see all the expressions here as well as their actual name, that, you know, the case and name of them. Oh, this model's got a cheek puff?
You're welcome.
Dude?
Dude.
Unfortunately, Conrad, you know, not being in the US and English not being his first language, there's some weird stuff with that, but yeah. Either way, like you can see here, he misspelled tongue.
Cheek puff is
correct.
It's one of the iPhone things for the face tracking. It actually tracks whether.
Oh.
To be fair, tongue is a hard word.
But yeah, that's why I recommend VC Face, because you literally just put in the model and it has it all listed here rather than needing to go through Unity. You may not use VC Face, but that doesn't mean that you can't, you know, utilize it for looking at that stuff.
Well, that's fair. It's not that I doubt that the expressions are there. It's I just don't know how to get them unlocked in the program I'm in, so that way they can, you know, be expressive. I just need to figure out how to do that, because I'm sure there's some way to do it. Because me moving my face around apparently ain't doing it.
While I'm still doing something really quickly, look for the redeem action in the nodes called blend shapes. You need to type in the blend shape there and do it through 0 through 100 to 100% on, 0 0%. That's how you do that.
Okay. Okay, Gray's in. It's fine with the claw sound effect.
I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
you already find it, Regon?
No, that's something we're gonna have to go over later.
All right. Yeah, because
Uh,
you're gonna have to hotkey it, I think. But it's underneath node graph. Let me see what it's called again, just to make sure. Yeah, there's an action node called blend shape. So, for instance, on mine, I have a blend shape called crown that add or removes my crown depending on what the blend shape value is. 100 is fully on, so it'll be apparent. 0 is 0%, so it'll be invisible. You can also click the use toggle, and that way you only have to have one redeem for it. It'll just turn on and off. And smooth is how smoothly it transitions between the two. So if you want it to be a smooth transition and take a certain amount of milliseconds, that's how that works.
okay.
Sorry, I suggested one of the more complicated programs out there.
Well, I don't mind complicated because it means that there's more things to play with once you figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still just, just going through the process.
Yeah. Granted, I spent like a week messing around with the program before I started using it to figure out its limits and boundaries.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hey, moderators.
Get him! Get him!
Get him! Now I'm the bot.
Thank you, Beerus. Good boy. Don't forget to report them.
Fuel scooping.
Just a bot or
Yeah.
a troll.
It's one of those purchase
Bot.
bots.
Gotcha. Oh, it is apparently very difficult to find a claw sound effect.
Rat levels returning to normal levels.
System scan complete.
What's really sad is the sheer number of those purchase viewer bots and the persistence of them means that there are people out there that do fall for them. Otherwise, they would have stopped doing it by now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the weird part is that technically, if they actually follow up on their promise, they're just gonna bot swarm your thing, and Twitch will ban you.
Fuel scooping complete.
So they're useless completely.
Oh, my favorite thing about them is the fact that most of them are literally just by followers. And it's like followers mean nothing on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay for the
Outside,
Drive charging.
yeah.
not even that. It doesn't. The number of followers you have means nothing. On Twitch, like on YouTube, sure, subscribers are,
4,
one of the key metrics, but
1. Engage.
on Twitch, what matters is your viewer count, not your follower count.
Yeah.
I suppose I should actually back up a little bit. There is, like, having affiliate, you do need 50 followers. And I think there is one for partner as well, but
Yeah.
it's really easy to get.
Mala, Twitch does not know the difference between view bots and everything until they run weird analytics. Because I know that, like, if I look at my chat right now and the people that are in it, there's a bunch of bots in here that are just sitting here. They're not being counted. Twitch.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are actually here that it's also not counting. It has no idea. It can't tell the difference. But, oh well. What you gonna do?
Fuel scooping complete.
Gonna do. Fade out.
Is it sad that this conversation has only made me think about how exactly you would construct a fake viewer bot that would still be counted?
It just needs to. This is speculation because I still haven't figured it out. Because sometimes I'll have 0 viewers and people will be talking in my chat. I think it has to do
Frame
with
shift
that.
drive charging.
Active computer use or something. I'm not entirely sure. If you could figure out exactly what Twitch thinks considers an active viewer versus
4,
not an active viewer,
3, 2,
yeah, you probably could.
engage.
Which would be neat, but probably get you in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah. Oh, so here, what I was thinking of is like you use Chat GPT and then speech to text, so you have it listening to an audio only, counts as an active viewer because it's playing the feed, and then it interprets what you're saying. You feed that to GPT, and then have GPT post as the bot, so it imitates a generic follower who's saying stuff in chat.
Yeah, Discord already has bots that does that though, and it already fails. But I guess.
This isn't me endorsing the practice. I'm just saying if I were to attempt to do such a thing, that'd be where I would start.
Not sure where to start. But I do QA. I'm not here to try and actually make things happy. I have to deal with devs all day as is.
Alright.
Hi.
I say as I remember that I'm technically listed as a dev on Scar. And technically was just explaining to Rygon how to use a complex program.
We'll get to that.
2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping.
It'd be interesting. I think a lot of people would be more interested in what the exact metrics that Twitch looks for is. Discern a live viewer than anything else. You know, you could use bots for that, but man, I don't want to be banned.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I
Friendship
put in
drive
the
charging.
rainbow. Now people can rainbow me. Man.
Oh my god, rainbows.
Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Good.
Fuel scooping.
Well, there is a water world, but it's already been discovered. It's been found, it hasn't been. Surface scanned yet, so I'll probably still do that. Don't be on the other side of the start, please. Suck.
No, we don't need that sound. I will delete it. I'd rather just have the rain song. Okay, and one more, and then we will be good.
Woo!
Jitter. What does jitter do? Ah! I don't know what Pandora does.
Fuel scooping complete.
Chibi? I can be a chibi?
I think it requires a model. I don't know if somebody's built that out yet. But yeah, you can, with VNyan, you can auto-program in model swaps. So if you have alternate versions of your model, you could easily have redeem that swaps in and times it for a certain amount of time before bringing back your regular model.
I don't need to do that.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it changes the bone structure. I'm so cute. Oh my god, we're definitely putting this one in.
Okay, you're gonna have to share that with me, and then I'm gonna have to never use it because I'm afraid of my own chat. And I'm wondering what it would do to my tail. It'd probably mess it up.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, probably. But it works. I got turned into a chibi.
Huh. I wonder how they manage that. Programmers, when they get their hands on stuff. I don't know, Ido. The fact that you're telling me that I don't need to be scared of you indicates that maybe I should be slightly worried.
Let's see what this. Arto. Yeah, I can work that.
Welcome back, Ren. Also, sorry guys, I'm not very talkative, you know, trying to work. But that's why you guys got the others here to listen to them ramble and stuff while I'm being boring.
Yay, pretend not boring. I'm gonna slap my flight stick right off my desk, I swear. Stop rotating. Silly sticky point.
I'm gonna turn off the throw Pokeball so people stop freaking spamming that.
I don't know what you expect, Raygon.
Well, it was working, and then it stopped.
It's a weird spot for a polarized cat. Up. Ah, 7 probes, okay. So we'll start. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, I know.
ba,
I'm
ba,
gonna
ba, ba.
I'm gonna put sad time as flowers.
Okay.
Yes.
Orca, I always approve of art. Always approve of that.
Meow. Oh. Looks like
Orca's debating what to do, and I'm like, hey, go for the art.
I
work
had to
on
look
it.
slightly
It's
down
good.
to look at your chat, and I didn't. I was like, what are they talking about? I have to pull up Sim's chat. No, it's right here. Right here. Right there. Right there. I can see it. I am just a stupido. Son of a gun.
You're in a self-deprecating mood today.
Always am. I'm a millennial. It just kind of comes with the territory, you know?
Touche. That's a good spin beam. French fries, soda, hamburger. I'll make it the coffee one.
Surface
Where I'm
scanned by
getting coffee.
50%.
Ido does good art.
Ido does do good art. Also, I'm looking forward to sharing some Raijin fan art.
Dang it.
Have you seen the recent one
Plausibly?
involving Squirrel?
I believe so, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Can I keep him?
Yes, I've seen that one, yes.
Okay. Hi, Chrysops! Yes, there is Paw.
Those are indeed my feet.
Surface scan complete.
Let's see.
You know, I have a weird thing.
Hmm?
Sometimes I just like to turn my oven on and then I just leave it there.
Did you forget to put your food in the oven?
Who?
Yes. But that's
What do you
besides
mean?
the point. I'll go do that in a second.
Who do you mean? What do you mean? Who am I adopting as a pet now?
Verdant is not adoptable. Neither am I.
Oh, that. Yeah, no.
You guys will see tonight, don't worry.
I was kind of thinking of waiting to share it next Wednesday.
Okay, that works too. You guys will see it next Wednesday, don't worry.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Color, like what singular color most represents rainbows?
All of them?
Well, yeah, but if you had to choose one color, i.e. the background to this rainbow icon, which one best represents rainbows?
Light blue.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I went with.
Fuel scooping.
Well, if you figured, if that's what you were gonna do, why'd you ask?
For confirmation.
Confirmation bias. He wasn't asking a question to ask a question. He was asking a question so that way somebody would agree with him and he'd feel better.
No, not necessarily feel better. I wanted to get a consensus.
I'm also just...
If two people said light blue, well, I mean, if two people said light blue, then yay. I will put the chibi icon as a flower.
I say it should be red.
I too late.
Aggressive
your chance.
homosexuality?
Super aggressive. Okay, and chibi color, I don't know, yellow?
I mean, when it comes to color science and psychology and such, the color red is also very good for getting people into a particular mood. That is anti-TOS.
It depends on the shade.
Friendship
But I will say
drive
it's
charging.
why they are called red light districts.
Aha!
You know, I don't know. Red's never really done that for me. Purple, on the other hand, specifically blacklight purple.
Four,
It is a deep set thing that is, you know, they've done the studies and such and found that that's the case. Whether that is the case for everybody, well, it's, you know, as Rygon can verify, mental health is not a it's not a one size fits all kind of thing.
Deity.
I almost made a very inappropriate joke.
fuel scooping.
Fair enough.
What kind of star is this? Did I just find? I don't know what that pop-up was, and I wasn't paying attention enough to actually figure it out.
Trap card. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a trap card.
Yeah, that's still going. People have been got.
People have been gone. Okay. I think that's all the redeems I'm gonna add for now. Chibi, Rainbow, Sad Time, and Spin Me. That should be plenty for right now. Give people something to do.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now, I don't lose all of this because that would be annoying. Wouldn't it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Maybe.
Said he wasn't going to take a nap either today. But he is in away mode, which means he probably lay down in bed and he's going to go to sleep.
I'm gonna
Who
go
are you talking about?
My roommate slash pet.
Oh,
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
I am making time.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
hello there, Schweppy. Yes, mental health is a very complicated thing. Like, there is so much that goes into it. Everybody is different. Everybody's affected differently
1. Engage.
by all those sorts of things.
Existence is complicated. Nothing's easy. Why? Why is nothing easy? Bad jokes aside.
What's up?
Ragon Q.
Fuel scooping.
Check that back. I wonder how many redeems I can have before they finally tell me no more.
I would assume a significant amount because I don't think I've ever seen a cap.
Is that right?
Actually, there is a cap on redeems. I don't know the exact number, but I have been running into it. It's very odd because I know I remember seeing that there was a cap. I don't remember how much. However, and I don't see any reason for this cap. But at this point, if I go to try to make a new redeem, the new redeem will just fail to save. But if I go and delete another redeem, then the same exact setup as the previous one will work. And then if I try to do another new one, it'll fail. So I am certain I've run into a cap,
2, 1.
which is
How
dumb.
many redeems do you have?
I don't know. A lot.
I have like 50. Some of them are unactivated, but still.
I think I've got around 50 as well.
The cap might be 64 then because of bit ratios.
Interesting.
It could literally just be
No.
a bit ratio.
Fuel scooping.
I need to take my meds here in a moment, so I'm gonna go do that, but I'm gonna
Good.
look at the system first, make sure there's nothing I actually want to poke.
I'll probably get my
Okay.
set up soonish. What's up?
The Twitch AFQ is 50 rewards is the limit currently.
50 rewards, okay. So it might be one of those things then that I will set up certain ones and then I'll just like rotate them in and out. Keep things interesting, you know. Trigon's very cute. I do things. Why you say this? Mental health is a very complicated issue. That's why I went to school for 8 years before it. And I still don't know crap.
All right, I'm on my way home. After a brief phone call I need to make, I'll be able to hop on the computer, so I'm actually on a proper microphone.
Sounds good. Why are Costco hot dogs so damn good?
Probably because of all the drugs they're laced with.
No. I'm pretty sure, if anything, it's just because they have quality product.
Probably. Well, I've already got food and I've been hugged today, Pikesh. But thank you.
New random idea.
What's up?
Create a imitation treat stream thing, except when people use it, it sends money to my roommate and he has to make me food.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't tell him at first, and he'd just get random money, and he'd walk up here and be like, I just got random money in my PayPal. How do I undo this? And I'll be like, oh, that's because you have to make me food now.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
like that. If I had the
Congratulations,
cash,
you've been
I would
bought.
do that.
You know what I'm sitting here thinking about?
3.
Is just the ultimate combo. You take the Costco hot dogs, you take the IKEA meatballs, you put those on the hot dogs, then you manage to get to McDonald's when the ice cream machine's actually working, so you've got your side.
I don't want to eat until like 8 o'clock.
Scooping.
Oh, Valerie, hey! I was so confused when Pikesh is like, is a vixen, and I'm like, what? Who?
Oh, Valerie Vixen's in chat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, been a while.
Up away.
Fuel scooping complete.
In other strange news, I found out that I can legally have a 25-foot flagpole in my yard.
What are you gonna put on it?
Either my pirate flag or something else that will probably make people hate me. I don't know yet. That's if I actually put it up. Because that
Yeah,
actually takes
that's
work.
like that's their problem.
Well, nobody's complained about the gay pride flag that's hanging off my house, nor my pirate flag yet, so I'm wondering how far I could push it. And I also had
Speaking of-
my Black Lives Matter flag on my house for a while too. Nobody burnt me down, so... Speaking of, what'd you say, Tanya?
I said, speaking of, I actually do have a trans pride flag that I should probably put up. It's been sitting in storage for ages because Caddy didn't want to advertise.
You can.
Uh-huh.
I know the last apartment I lived at very specifically told me that.
1.
So instead I hung up with the messengers.
Well, in my case, it wouldn't be hanging on the exterior of the apartment. I'd be using it for the curtain between the bedroom and the kitchen.
It's amazing how well fireplace work.
Okay. Go ahead and get the title set. I'll probably hop off voice for this, mostly just due to the fact that it's gonna be a lot of porn stuff.
Okay, Rygon.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alrighty. I'll catch you all later. I'll be doing my own stream. Give me a poke if you need anything.
Bye, Rygon.
See ya.
Bye
Yeah.
forever. Bye. Bye forever until tomorrow, which is forever for me.
System
Also,
scan
hello.
complete.
Oh yeah, don't forget game tomorrow, Rygon. Oh wait, he's already gone. Hi, Sky.
Hi, Master.
Wah, 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 wah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh no, the only person actually talking is your left. Now I have to say things.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, heaven forbid we have to make the voice interesting for chat.
Heaven forbid that I have to make voice interesting for my own chat AdSense.
Hey, I'm just focusing on walking here. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit right now and raining.
Where the heck are you?
Montana.
How the heck are you guys cold? Never mind. Right, Mother Nature is
It's
messed up.
Montana.
Honey, I live in Minnesota. I'm not used to hearing states colder than mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no
Montana.
kidding.
It snowed during the summer here before. That's why it's so cold.
Yes, I've seen snow multiple times in July in my state. That's why I'm confused at it. I
What
wish-
state are you in?
I live in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh yeah, well then you know exactly what our weather's like.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's just you and not us. When will you get that?
Fuel scooping complete.
It all depends on whether the weather systems you're getting are coming from the southern states or coming from Canada.
Yeah, we've been having an issue.
Hi
with
there,
the-
Taldarius.
Oh, hi, Tal.
Hello.
We've been getting a lot more from the southern states. Normally we get from Canada this time of year, but apparently not.
Frameshift drive
Last year,
charging.
the year before.
Yeah, see, I live in the plains region of Montana, so we're in the rain shadow of the mountains, which also means that it creates turbulence on a planetary scale. So it will violently shift between pulling air from the south or pulling air from the north. So one day it'll be 80 degrees, the next day it's 40.
Yeah, that's we get that. Yay. Sky, what temperature was it yesterday? It was like 43 in the morning, and today it hit 81.
Yeah, something like that. I like it when it's nice and cool like that. I anything above like 80, like when it starts getting to like 85 and above, like I barely function, or I start having trouble functioning.
Welcome back, Cal.
I was asked for.
I'm going to be dropping out a voice so that I can get that phone call done, and then I'll be hopping back in on the computer. I have no idea how long the phone call is going to take, though. Depends on how stupid PayPal is.
Oh, good luck.
Good
Boy.
luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that $1,500 that ended up left in Caddy's account left me with a negative balance. Yeah, it finally went to collections, and now I need to talk to a collections agent to explain to them, you have your money. Just go get it. It's in your account.
I'm sorry. Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tal.
Fuel scooping.
I want moves to have an increased cost if you are buying outside of your type.
Oh, we're going back to that.
That was always the plan, to have that. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to handle it. And obviously, like, if you've got a, you know, in the case of Pokemon, you know, you're a water type trying to learn an ice type move, your storyteller can give you a discount, and especially if you've got an ice type training you, or somebody that knows that type move already. So you can get discounts, but I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do that. I don't necessarily want to just be like, okay, every time you buy one of these moves, it's going to be 1.5 times the cost.
I mean, that's
But
already
at
what we
the
do with
same-
Strike.
Yeah, but the problem with this is I don't want it to be forever, because, you know, once you unlock the new type, it's much easier to use it and learn it better, or, you know, get better with it.
Okay.
4, 3,
So this might be a time to use the feat system to our advantage. You could have it so, like, you know, normally, like, you know, it would be something like 1.5 times. However, like, you could get a feat that basically says that you are now proficient with this type, and you no longer receive any out of type negatives for purchasing moves of this type.
So for brevity, you might want to include, you know, refunding previously spent experience.
Yeah. No, I was just more bringing up the possibility of this being a thing.
Yes.
I like the idea of it being with the feats. That's one thing that I was tossing around in my head.
Well, I mean, we have this system. It's meant to be used for this kind of thing.
fuel scooping complete.
We should probably use it for this kind of thing.
Yeah. And it helps pad out the type system. Or the feats.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this is this might be like a little bit of the costly nature, just due to the fact that, like, you know, you are achieving proficiency with a whole ass type. And moves are expensive, so getting a rebate on your moves, you know.
Oh, Whiskers.
Whiskers is done for the night. He's dealing with some insomnia issues.
Well, I hope he sleeps well.
Frameshift
But Conrad's gonna join in his place.
Fancy.
Neat. But yeah, honestly, I think that having it be something like, you know, 1.5 times, and then
4,
a feat will,
2,
like, you know, remove said penalty and refund you any XP that you have put into that. As a part of, like, you know, whatever you want to call it, the surcharge, tax, fuck it, I
Okay.
don't really care, but...
One moment, sorry, I'm dealing with swapping over artists real quick.
Ido says, is that taking normal type moves into account? given almost every Pokemon can learn them.
I would.
Or in this case, basic moves if you're going Scar typing.
Guys, one sec. Let's put a pause on this real quick, please. I'm trying to get things swapped over with Whiskers and Conrad and stuff, so give me a moment, please. Also, I sent you Whip's era.
Thank you.
I gotta switch the scene over because Conrad's gonna be a minute. So, yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Or switch the category. Might as well do this.
Take that.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, Conrad will be here in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Nice.
Now,
To answer your question, Ido, I'm pretty sure that basic moves would not be part of that because basic is trying to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
so on that front, basic, if you are, say, Wind Sonic type, and you try to purchase a basic move, it will be slightly increased, I'm thinking, just to make there be a reason to even get basic in the first place. Now, basic will not have an increase. Yeah, we'll just go with that. But for being basic type, you do have a discount on purchasing outside of your type.
Oh, hey, we're bringing that back. Nice.
Yes.
I remember the good old days of 1.25 times cost for out of type moves instead of 1.5. Back to the glory days.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, and that's coming in next update.
So I think we will go with 1.5 time cost for moves unless you get the feat to basically get proficiency in them.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep.
Sounds fine, but can you add the feature? I don't have to redo the characters again. It's fine.
For that part of things, that will stay work in progress. It'll stay in the work in progress side of things until the feats are. We at least have that part of this feat system.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna write it out and put it in here now, but it's not going to actually be implemented on the next update.
Well, make sure to make a like a big note of that.
I will highlight it, and if they don't read what the highlights do, that's on them.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just gonna be frank on that.
Okay, look, Zim, I understand the sentiment here. However, why are you trying to make more work for us to prove a point?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
What do you mean more work?
If we don't make it clear, there's going to be more questions we're going to have to field about that, and people are probably going to have it wrong come session. So, let's, not make more work for ourselves and include a disclaimer.
Fuel scooping.
The disclaimer is highlighting it orange.
There's other things that are highlighted orange that are live, though.
What is highlighted orange that is live right now?
The conditions. Yes, there's a disclaimer saying they are valid for playtest. They are highlighted orange.
We have a specific disclaimer for that.
Again, why are you wanting to make more work for ourselves to prove a point?
Fuel scooping complete.
This is starting to sound like the Metro.
Also, another thing that we do have in there that is orange that is technically live are that attacks of opportunity are a thing.
They are not currently a thing.
They've occurred multiple times in the game.
Frameshift drive charging.
People including them is up to them. That does not mean that it's actually finished and to a point where it's live.
Okay, well, you're proving my point that there are things in here that aren't live that people are treating as live
Engage.
and are highlighted orange. Literally just make a single line notation. It really isn't that big of a deal.
Fuel scooping.
Lightpaw, it'll be retroactive.
Yeah. It'd be kind of mean to not make it retroactive. Granted, there are systems that are not retroactive, but
I have a question.
What's
Would
that?
that 1.5 affect the XP cap?
It will
no.
affect your. It won't affect your XP cap. I don't think. I think it'll.
it'll just affect.
I mean, wouldn't it contribute towards the spent XP though? Because that is how much you've spent.
I would assume it would act just like the dynamic loop cost would be a separate cost that's undecided. Need to be notated, but not actually count.
Well, yeah, but it's like the opposite of a discount, which is already, like, you know, included. Discounts are included in the XP cap.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, my assumption would be
Fair.
it would be a side cost, but
I have updated the highlights. Yellow is going to be valid for play, but are still work in progress on wording and such. So I will fix this by going down and re-highlighting that whole section yellow.
Complete.
All right.
And yes, Ren is very much correct on that. Like, having to add in these notes for every single section is going to be more work on me. It
4,
and it's also unnecessary.
1. Engage.
I will outright sell people. What color is it highlighted? What
Okay,
does that
Zim?
highlight mean?
Zim, if it's a work in progress and isn't valid for play, then it shouldn't be in the live document by that argument.
The entire fucking live document is work in progress.
I know, but if you're specifically noting it as not live and not valid for play, then by that own argument, it shouldn't even be here. Now, I don't particularly care if it is or not, but the entire point is based off of the fact that people are going to ask questions anyway, so why bother taking any measures to do anything to cut down on the number of questions? That is not the correct mindset to have when making a rules document for a tabletop game.
As Ren says, no matter how perfect the wording is, no matter what we do, no matter what disclaimers we put in, no matter what colors we use, people are still going to ask questions.
When did I say they wouldn't ask questions?
4, 3, 2, 1.
You're sitting here arguing about them asking questions
Sorry
because
about
you
this,
want
guys.
disclaimers.
Let me know if I should.
I'm saying they will have more questions and we will be putting more work on ourselves to constantly have to answer these questions if we don't word things in a good way. If you want to take this to a fallacy of a logical extreme, why have the rules document at all if they're gonna have questions anyway? Just answer it every single time. I know that that's a logical fallacy, but I'm just more using it to show that the base of this argument is, if they're going to ask questions anyways, why bother making a good document?
This reminds me a lot of the time zone argument I had a lot. Except
What does this have to do with me highlighting things appropriately as I've put in that is how they are highlighted?
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, first of all, you just said you changed the highlighting.
Yes.
Second of all, it's literally me just saying, hey, we should put in a single line of a warning saying...
For every single section.
I'm not saying for every single section. I'm saying that because this is something, when we go, oh, hey, we wrote out the rules for moves, this is something that they are going to then instantly look at and see and ask if it's alive or not. And so we might as well put a single disclaimer line saying that this will become live when we have the feats for it. So that way they also know when this section will become live.
Granted.
I am not saying we go highlight by highlight and put a disclaimer at every single highlight. I'm saying for this highlight, it is especially pertinent that we do this. That is my argument.
So just to put it out there, Taldarius, that could have been worded a little bit more clearly at the beginning. But you're getting a little heated. Deep breath, buddy.
I mean, I'm not really being heated, I'm just trying to make my point. And as for the wording, yeah, I didn't explain it in full because it was just, oh hey, for this area we should put in a disclaimer for this thing, and then the highlighting of the entire document got brought up. I was not the one that brought up the highlighting of the entire document to begin with. I did earlier in an entirely separate thing. So, my original point was just, oh hey, we should put a disclaimer here, literally just a single line disclaimer. That was my original point.
Yes, but your original point lacks context that in this particular case it'd be useful for XYZ. But that's beside the point. We're not going to worry about it. Let's move on. Gotta be careful with that verbiage, though.
The verbiage was perfectly valid for the context it was used in at the time. It's just that the conversation then completely left that original context.
I disagree, but that's fine.
I disagree as well.
The context of, hey, because this would be pertinent in this particular situation, had been uttered, it might have helped clear things up a little bit. Not trying to get on you, Taldarius, just also making a point.
My entire point was for a single line disclaimer in that one area.
For what purpose that was not stated. It's fine. There was a little miscommunication.
The purpose also wasn't asked for, it just turned into a counter rant about the highlighting of the entire argument.
Yes.
Or the entire document.
That would have also been a great place to bring up the reasoning behind this particular
Surface
instance
scanned by 50%.
Excuse me, give me a second trying to do precise control. Oh. Would have also been a great time to bring up the precise reason behind this particular note specifically. Because I do agree with the note where it is. Yes. Because it would be nice to have it clear even though it is highlighted. Let's go for here. But those little side notes help explain things a little bit earlier. But no, I do agree. There should be a note in this particular case that this will go live around the time that feats are there because we will get fielded questions in this particular instance. Because people aren't going to pay attention to highlights.
Surface scan complete.
Alright. Found a water world.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Tanya. Hopefully the call went well for you.
Yeah. So, because it had already been sent to collections, the guy was absolutely required to get me to pay something, otherwise he'd be forced to escalate it, so I had to throw a little bit of money at it, but after I explained to him, look, dude, you have your money. It's sitting in a dead person's account. Just walk me through the process for someone with power of attorney to access the account, and you will have your money in full. That's what I had to say in order to get him to give me a phone number that I can then hand off to Caddy's brother.
4, 3,
Yeah, that's
2, 1, engage.
which is weird because I don't think. No, I'm not gonna go into Eagle stuff right now. Eagle stuff is silly. Hi, Regin, in Zim's chat.
But no, I just straight up had to tell him, I know exactly where your money is at, I just need to know the process to acquire it. But yeah, since I actually made a payment on the debt, they'll at least leave me alone for a month. And hopefully in that time, his brother will be able to get into the PayPal account so he can send the money back to me.
Is your name on it? On this debt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that would explain.
If my name wasn't on the debt, I would have said, okay, you can screw off with the good faith payment. But no, it's a negative balance on my own PayPal account.
Oh,
So I know that the credit card company's going to try coming after me soon. I'm just straight up going to tell them, okay, am I a co-signer on the credit card, or am I an authorized user? Oh, authorized user? Okay, screw off. If you look at transactions, I haven't touched the card ever since he died. Now, that which means I'm not claiming any of that debt.
me cooking. I smell food. I also have windows open. Still sucks you had to make the silly payment, but it is what it is.
Well, like I said, it's because it had already been sent to collections. He can't go empty-handed, otherwise he's required to say it's non-compliance.
They're really,
That sounds like policy instead of law, but
it is.
Yeah, and well, if it's non-compliance on paying the debt, I just straight up tell them, well, I don't have it. Then it gets escalated, and they might just sell the debt to a debt collection agency, and then things get weird from there.
They're. I'm not legally able to say things. I'm live on stream.
Oh, right, because of your certs and stuff. There's things you're not allowed to say, right?
Because of what?
Because of your certs and stuff.
No, I don't have my banker certs or anything like that anymore. So that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm not a lawyer, and even though I know the legalese behind all this, if I were to say this stuff and somebody that's watching these streams or YouTube videos goes and tries the stuff I say out of context, without knowing the full situation, they can sue me.
That's when you, this is not legal advice, need to say that this is not legal advice. Between every word that you're saying, this is not legal advice. So that way they know that this is not legal advice.
Yeah, it's better to just not say anything and then
Fuel scooping.
do things.
By the way, people in the audience, this is not legal advice.
I am not a buster of law. I am also no longer legally a banker or among other things. So you please don't sue me for banking.
Wait a minute, you said you're no longer among other things? Does that mean that you're among us now?
No, I said I'm no longer among us.
Complete.
No, you said you're no longer among other things.
you did say you were no longer among other things.
True, but that also means that I'm no longer among us. I might.
No,
be
it means you're
among us.
presently among us. Because there's us and then there's other things. The
Look,
things that aren't us.
Just take your hand off the button. We
But
can
what
talk
is
this out.
Among Us?
Yeah, we can talk this out over an electrical.
Hey, did that door just lock? I think we should all go stare at that for a few minutes.
Electrical lock system engaged.
Oh no, look, we are all going to no longer be of electrical soon, yes. I'm so
To
bad at
unlock,
Among Us.
please insert coolant.
I mean, I bought you like 3 gallons yesterday. Did you already drink it all? I didn't think
I'm
I
bad
did
at Among
that
Us
much.
because people just assume that I'm lying.
My problem is that I get too giggly about the whole situation when I am lying. Which is funny because I know how to do it all the correct way, but it's just like I can't help myself.
Yeah. In any games where you're required to lie, I end up losing just outright because I suck at lying. I don't have any freaking practice at it.
Well, I've done sales and stuff, so I'm somewhat decent at, bending the truth to my will, but at the same time, when it's my friends, just the idea of, screwing kind of makes me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
because
So
I'm
far-
honest.
Thing
So
is, though,
far,
it's a
the
shame.
few times I've played Among Us, every time I've been traitor, I have won.
That's actually what I was about to say. Was is that it sucks that I suck at lying because I have a very long vicious streak. Because the first time I was ever the traitor while playing Among Us, people were shocked, stunned, and terrified when the first emergency meeting was called, and half the people were already dead.
I know that one time I was playing Among Us, and I became the whatever they're called because brain doesn't want to work right now.
Imposter.
Yep, I was the imposter, and I was on somebody else's stream at the time, and I just messaged them. I was like, "Hey, I'm the imposter. Let me go through this entire thing lying badly." So him and the other people in that particular voice call sat there and pretended like I was not the imposter the entire time, even though they knew it was me.
Oh my god.
And I was just
But-
lying so badly. I was giving the most obvious bad lies just for the hell of it.
But
Oh,
yeah, after,
So
After
I
that-
had a moment where, so I killed somebody, and two others, they were accusing each other of being the imposter. I was not even in the suspicion at all, and so they got one of them thrown out the airlock, and the other one, I literally went up right next to him, killed one of the other players right next to him, and then self-reported. And I'm like, he was right! It was him! He was the imposter! He did it right in front of me! Yeah, he got thrown out the airlock.
But yeah, the second half of that though was after that first time where half the people died right away, and then I proceeded to continue cleaning house. Every single time after that I've been the imposter, every single time I'm barely able to get a single kill before getting caught. Because I end up going in way too aggro every time, or I go way too cautious every time. And the problem is, of course, that people immediately learned my tells because, you know, survival instinct is a thing.
Pretty sure if I played with Randos, I'd be fine. I probably would be in this match. Maybe I'm just not meant to play that kind of game with Randos.
Fuel scooping.
Too evil.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and hop back off.
Bye. Get better. Stop being sick. Well, goodbye, I guess. Oh well.
Era.
Yes, sir.
I said pet the era.
How are you petting me when you're sitting in my lap?
Fuel scooping complete.
No answer to my question. Yeah, jeez.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, my roommate has to be cooking and it smells amazing. If he's not, I'm going to be very upset.
4, 3, 2,
I have also been.
engage.
Yay!
Fuel scooping.
Right, I need to find out if my roommate's working. Please grab me that spurb.
Fuel scooping complete.
He is cooking. He's making biscuits and gravy. You are now free to be jealous.
Oh. You know, he hasn't discovered it yet, but that is actually Squirrel's favorite meal.
He hasn't
Frameshift
discovered it,
drive
but he
charging.
I do give my character's favorite, you know, foods. For Squirrel, it's biscuits and gravy.
4, 3,
Or sausage, gravy, and biscuits, specifically. For Asher, well, it's pie.
What other kind of gravy do people try to put on biscuits and gravy? It's always got to be sausage gravy. Otherwise, you're just wrong.
Well, no, I'm talking about specifically it's got to have the sausage chunks.
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes they
Gravy.
just do biscuits and gravy, and it's like, no, give me the sausage chunks.
complete.
it's got to be sausage gravy. It's got to have a little bit of black pepper, and it's got to have the sausage in it. Otherwise, you're just doing it wrong.
Exactly.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
Sure, Lightpaw, but they're just wrong. No other way to put it. They're just wrong.
Dragon here, objectively correct opinion always.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just makes no sense. Because it's got to have flavor and a little bit of spice. Otherwise, you're just putting bland on bland.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Unless you have really good biscuits. But why would you use really good biscuits and gravy? You got to get just regular biscuits.
No, it's definitely worth getting good biscuits for it. You don't need really good biscuits, but it does make it better. At least decent butter biscuits, you know.
Oh my gosh, if Squirrel goes back to Hamoa into that bakery, I don't know if there's gonna be a bakery left.
Why?
Girl's not burdened. The bakery's safe. It won't
Yeah.
all be consumed.
I'm pretty sure the biscuits will.
Not unless they've got sausage and gravy on it.
System scan complete.
I'm going to do the dangerous thing and fly between these two binary stars because I think they're far enough apart to the point where I won't just randomly explode. There. Yes.
Sausage, gravy, and biscuits is the only thing that Squirrel will devour with gusto. Beyond that, he is like, he eats a little bit, okay, I'm full, runs off to do other stuff.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sounds like food is ready. Maybe I'll end stream. 'Cause I'm just going to end up eating. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to shift everybody over here over to Zoom. So I'm going to be on his channel later tonight. I think.
What do you mean you think?
Fuel scooping.
Well, I would assume everything's still happening, but if it's not... Here, I'm going to refuel first. Let me refuel. So that way I don't forget right when we go off next time. And actually refuel. Oh my god, yes. Thank you, Cass.
Beginning refueling.
Alright. While that's going on, let me get a raid started. And I'll mute myself and do my exit.
Fuel scooping
Fueling
complete.
will end in 3 weeks.
I'm gonna play before then. Muting up, gonna do exit. Alright people, we're gonna go ahead and raid Zim, you know the drill. I usually don't have a raid message, but thank you so much for joining. What's gonna go? Oh my god, it's not going. There they go. But thank you so much for joining tonight. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, y'all, yada yada blah. Go ahead and drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Bye.